Hey, take a second and settle in with me. I've been using the Q5 Pro every day for weeks now, and I want to talk to you in the same honest way I'd talk to a friend who's finally ready to move past slow, frustrating, limit-you gear. Because the moment you fire up the BEASTCOM Q5 Pro, you realize it's built for someone who refuses to pretend that good enough is still acceptable. If you're the kind of person who notices the difference between real performance and just marketing words, someone who's tired of waiting on old hardware, tired of choppy frames, tired of multitasking that feels like wading through mud, this is the lane you belong in. You're not here to settle. You're here to get something that matches who you've become. Before we go deeper, check the current price and stock. Systems in this range move quickly, and timing is everything when you're finally ready to upgrade. My moment of realization came when my old setup started leaking frustration into everything I did. Opening games felt slow. Loading screens lingered. Even simple tasks stacked up delays. I'd convinced myself it was fine, until it finally hit me. I wasn't the problem. My hardware was. Switching to the Q5 Pro felt like exhaling after holding my breath too long. The difference wasn't subtle, it was emotional. There's a relief that hits you when you're no longer compensating for weak gear. You push a button, and things just happen. Games load with confidence. Apps react instantly. Multitasking stops being a burden. You start feeling in sync with your setup again, instead of fighting it every day. My days with it jump between competitive shooters, casual RPG nights, editing clips, running multiple browsers, streaming on the second screen, and even long binge-watching evenings. It stays steady through all of it. The feeling isn't about numbers, it's about momentum. Everything just flows. You stop second-guessing whether your PC can handle something and just do it. If you're even thinking about it, don't sit on the decision too long. Pricing shifts and stock dips happen constantly with builds in this range, and the sooner it's on your desk, the sooner you stop wrestling with your current system. If there's hesitation, let me reshape it for you. Yes, it's powered by a mid-range chip, but paired with this graphics card and fast storage, the real-world experience hits harder than you expect. It runs cooler than older towers. It stays responsive even during messy multitasking. And what may look modest on paper turns into something that rarely says no to you. That's a shift you feel. The surprise benefit for me was how smoothly it handles everyday workloads. Games feel great, sure, but the fluid browsing, fast switching between apps, and the way it stays stable during long sessions. That's the part one didn't expect to enjoy this much. And there's a real pride that comes with owning a machine like this. Not because it's flashy, but because it feels intentional. Like you finally chose something that respects your time, your goals, and your pace. You feel quicker getting things done. You feel sharper in fast-paced games. You feel lighter without all the delays. You feel more in control of your workflow. You feel like your setup finally represents you. The downsides. It's not a powerhouse meant for extreme workloads, so if you're chasing ultra-heavy editing or 4K max settings on every title, you'll find the ceiling eventually. And the case airflow is good, but you'll want to give it space to breathe. But honestly, the comparison loop always ends in the same place. Because deep down, you already know this is the system you keep returning to. At some point, you stop browsing specs and start choosing the machine you were already leaning toward. If that time is now, hit the link, check the price, and make the call. Your future self won't want you dragging out this upgrade any longer.